I was using a razor to gently slice the flesh of a dead rat.
We just got age restricted.
Anyway, watching the blood trickle out. I chuckle to myself as my eyes swell with lust and my eyelids peel back. As my eyes engorged, I sensed movement out of the corner of my eye. My eyes flick over in the direction of the movement, and I see out through my kitchen window that a man was walking around my car. My body reacts to the potential threat, and I scuttle over to the window for a closer look. Interesting. A chubby man in his 40s, wearing some kind of uniform, was printing out a piece of paper and placed it on my car, a 1994 brown Suzuki Swift. I compressed my body and slid out the gap under the front door and confronted the man. "Who are you? And what are you doing to my 1994 brown Suzuki Swift?"
"Sorry, mate, but you can't park on the yellow line. I'm going to have to give you a fine."
We stood silent for a second.
Just wait.
Things that come out of your mind. Your mind. I was not sure exactly what he was saying, but it seemed like he was flirting with me by saying that he thought I was fine. "Have you put your phone number on that piece of paper?"
"Yeah, you can call the city council if you want to dispute the fine."
I chuckle to myself and the man looks confused. "Oh no, darling. I'm not disputing the fact that you think I'm fine. I'm quite flattered you think I'm so fine, to be honest."
Okay. Well, you can pay the fine online if you want."
"Oh, dear sir. You don't have to pay me if you want. All you need to do is ask me if you want me."
I really think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying here, sir.
By now I've had enough of this man's strange flirting, and I charge him with my mouth agape. My mouth suctions onto his forehead, and he tries to push me away. I assume he's playing hard to get. I grab his arms and pin them back onto my 1994 brown Suzuki Swift. I suck hard on his forehead, and the man starts to scream, No, please! I thrust forwards and grind my crotch onto his. I stiffen, and my little brown stabs into the man's flaccid cock and balls. I suck his forehead so hard that I feel his skull crack, and he stops screaming. I release his forehead and spin him around. I drive my hips into his ass, and his head explodes through the front windscreen of my 1994 brown Suzuki Swift. I grab a hold of his hips so hard that I feel my fingertips break through his skin and enter his fat and muscles. I keep dry humping his ass so ferociously as I can until my sharp cock tears through my pants, then his. I enter his ass and my fucking intensifies. I cock my head back and moan loudly as the pleasure of feeling his colon tightly wrapped around my rock-hard little brown sends me into a frenzy. Oh! My nuts tense and my cockhole tears in all directions as my mince bellows out of me. I feel him within seconds and my mince gushes out of his mouth, ears and eyes. I keep pound-banging this can until my ball bag is completely drained. I unplug myself and a mixture of blood and mince slop onto the road. I snap back to reality. I notice my shocked neighbours standing in their driveway watching.
"You just killed this parking inspector."
"Parking inspector? No. This man wanted me to have him. He kept saying how fine I was." I ignore my crying neighbours and do up my pants. As I casually stroll back into my home, I book my 1994 brown Suzuki Swift in for a service to get that windshield fix. What a pleasant man he was.
You murdered a man? He's getting... Fixing. That is not good.
You have to deal with it. It's a